So, so welcome to the School of Humanities and Social Sciences commencement. Congratulations to all of you on your hard work these past years. And to the parents, families, and friends here, thank you for supporting these graduates. There are two notes before we begin the ceremony. First, please silence your cell phones. Secondly, please stay seated for the entire duration of the ceremony and avoid disrupting your fellow guests as a sign of respect to the students graduating here today. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony. مرحبا بكم في حفل التخرج لكلية العلوم الإنسانية والاجتماعية بالجامعة الأمريكية. نهنئكم جميعا على العمل المضني الذي بذلتموه طوال السنوات الماضية، ونتوجه بجزيل الشكر للآباء والعائلات والأصدقاء على الدعم الذي قدموه لهؤلاء الخريجين. قبل بدء مراسم الحفل نرجو من سيادتكم إغلاق هواتفكم المحمولة والبقاء في مقاعدكم حتى نهاية الحفل حتى نتمكن من الاستمتاع به معا. نتوجه لكم بجزيل الشكر ونأمل أن تستمتعوا بالحفل. I'm now pleased to welcome Dean John Malloy to the podium. Dean Malloy.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, members of the graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the American University in Cairo's commencement ceremony for the classes of Spring 2020, Fall 2020, and Spring 2021. Since it was founded in 1919, AUC has aspired to be of service to Egypt and the world, preparing its students to meet the challenges of the future with courage, confidence, and creativity. Our programs provide talented young people with the advanced skills that will launch them into successful professional careers and make them important contributors to society. Today, we are proud to award master's degrees to 61 candidates and to award bachelor's degrees to 244 candidates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. You, our students, are the beneficiaries of a liberal arts and sciences education. This is an education to be open-minded, to innovate, and to be responsible citizens of Egypt, the region, and the world. It is the education of leaders, not followers. We have asked much of you as students. Now we ask of you as graduates even more, to accept the responsibilities of leadership and to exemplify the kind of courage, compassion, and creativity we foster in our students and celebrate in our alumni. This ceremony, the commencement, is the beginning for you to take the mantle to inspire others, serve others, and to lead by example. We are confident that in each and every one of you are the seeds of greatness. Yet as we stand today at the threshold of your new tomorrow, you and I know that there were those that nurtured, guided, and made a difference. With us today are representatives of the hundreds of individuals, some known to you, others working diligently behind the scenes to bring you to this stage of your journey. Please join me in welcoming and thanking some of the stars who make today possible and who make the American University in Cairo and the School of Humanities and Social Sciences truly extraordinary. Indeed, Egypt's global university. I would like to recognize members of the university's leadership and faculty present with us today. As I introduce them, they will stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until I have called their names. Ihab Abdurrahman, Acting President and Provost. Dina Borai, Vice President for Student Life. Sunanda Holmes, General Counsel and Chief Compliance Officer. Ghada Ashimi, Dean of Undergraduate Studies and the Academy of Liberal Arts. Amr Sha'rawi, Grand Marshal and Vice Chair of the University Senate. Thank you. In addition, I would like to recognize the Associate Provosts, Associate Deans, and Department Chairs who play diverse and vitally important leadership roles in the service of our academic programs and services to students. I ask them to stand to accept our appreciation. Again, I ask that you please hold your applause until I have called their names. Aziza Alozi, Associate Provost for Transformative Learning and Teaching. Dina Adli, Associate Provost for Sponsored Programs. John Swanson, Special Advisor to the Provost. Hanny Henry, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies and Research. Jillian Campana, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies. Richard Fincham, Chair of the Department of Philosophy. Amina Al-Bandari, Chair of the Department of Arab and Islamic Civilizations. Tahiyya Abdel Nasser, Chair of the Department of English and Comparative Literature. Heba El-Daghedi, Chair of the Department of International and Comparative Education. Haitham Nawar, Chair of the Department of the Arts. Thank you. I would also like to introduce representatives of the distinguished faculty who have taught and advised and guided our graduates. AUC is blessed with a diverse, dedicated, and talented faculty of international reputation, deeply committed to teaching, research, and learning. I ask the faculty to rise so that we can recognize them and thank them. Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the school staff who work tirelessly to ensure a smooth and problem-free learning experience for our students. It is through them that the school stays on track and continues to grow and excel. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates. The faculty has approved each of them for the awarding of their degrees. Each has completed the demanding requirements of their respective curricula. Among the undergraduate class, we offer special recognition to those who have demonstrated particular achievement. 49 students are graduating with honors, cum laude. May I ask you, cum laude students, to stand for recognition. Thank you. Please be seated. 58 students are graduating with high honors, magna cum laude. Please stand for recognition. Thank you. And 46 students are graduating with highest honors, summa cum laude. Please stand for recognition. Thank you. Thank you and congratulations. In addition, there is another group of students I would like to recognize today, those who participated in the senior class gift. I would like to call upon the students wearing the senior class gift cord to stand up for recognition. Thank you for giving back to your alma mater. Please be seated. To the graduating class, you and I know that your being here today was not simply through your hard work or through the dedication of your faculty. It all started with the love and sacrifice made by parents for their sons and daughters, as well as the unwavering trust of parents, spouses, and in some cases, sons and daughters, to our graduates. I ask the graduating class to stand up, perhaps even turn around, and pay homage to your greatest support and your greatest fans, your loved ones. Thank you very much. I'm now pleased to introduce Fairouz Ibrahim, a candidate for the Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, who will deliver a message from today's graduating class.
Good evening, everyone. It seems surreal to be standing here today having finished my undergraduate years in anthropology and economics and walking out of the American University in Cairo, but more closely out of HUSS, the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. The work we do in the humanities and social sciences is perceived by some as light or as secondary to the work of the hard sciences. I never understood that sentiment because the humanities are the backbone of our society, and they help us understand and theorize the world that we live in and our place within that. The studies, the work, the labor we do, from fieldwork to interviews, to hours upon hours of theory, to engaging in community-based learning, or exploring the creative practice of making new art, all in hopes of finding new meaning in the world, in hopes of deciphering what it means to be subjects of nation-states that do not necessarily align with our ideals or our beliefs, in hopes of understanding the configuration of our world and of our political, civic, and social spheres. This is what lies at the heart of the study of the humanities and social sciences, the very radical promise of the humanities, which allows for different understandings of our being, which allows us to dream and work for a world that is kinder and gentler, and to sow the seeds of a humanity to come. The world often seems to be the most troubling, overcrowded, and unjust place. As an anthropology student, I was exposed to a plethora of issues, some that I didn't understand quite well, but had professors help me through every component of, and some that hit very close to home. So given the social context that we find ourselves in since the most recent feminist uprising in Egypt, it is only fair to recognize one of those issues or subject matters. It is only fair to pay tribute to all the women who have paved the way for our lives, all the women that carry us on their shoulders, the mothers and mother figures that hold our hands from our first days in the education system to our very last days. It is the women in our lives that influence our identities and help guide us through the most difficult days and years in education. My mom passed away during my freshman year in university, and she was the most influential woman I knew. Of all the women I've known and loved, her love has driven me to the ends of the earth and has inspired me to work as tirelessly and as passionately as I have during my undergraduate years. During that time, I was stricken with anxiety as to what the college journey would mean for me and where AUC would take me. I joined several extracurriculars and explored varying classes, not knowing that these exposures and experiences would lead me to HUSS. But here we are. I'm proud to say that I'm graduating from AUC, proud to say that I was able to spend my undergraduate years lost in the HUSS corridors, spending invaluable time in the Simon office with friends that are now family, running from Omar Mohsen to TBS and straight to my classes. AUC and HUSS helped shape my ideals and most of the characteristics that I pride myself on. AUC has given us all the space to explore social classes and political clubs such as Simon and Mashroua Khair and Heya. These different types of clubs that have invoked our love for lobbying and debate, community service, and engagement. Ultimately, we must consider how it takes so much resilience and willpower that often goes unnoticed to carry ourselves through difficult times and through mental health struggles while still persevering throughout the semester. And it takes so much stress and grit to power through finals week when our bodies are running on 90% caffeine and 10% sleep. But still we persevere. And nothing beats the accomplishment after writing and submitting a paper after a streak of all-nighters. And AUC has been a home through all the memorable events and through those difficult finals weeks. And I'm thankful for all the moments that I got to spend on this campus, and I'm thankful that I got to meet my second family here. With that, I would like to quote Palestinian refugee writer and activist Ghassan Kanafani. In his statement, "The goal of education is to correct the march of history." We are privileged to be here. We are extremely privileged to be attending a university like AUC. Our stance and our positionalities are not reflective of the greater part of the society that we live in and do not define the lived experiences of the majority of the people in our society. So we do need to correct the march of history. Our education, the years we spent here, this type of access to education should ultimately be a proponent to how we correct the march of history and how we correct the injustices that we find in our life worlds. And one of the most important ways that we can correct this is to check our privilege and find ways to use it for good and in a way that makes the lives of those around us more valuable and worthwhile. As we stand here today, I want to congratulate us for having completed our Bachelor's of Arts amidst a global pandemic. It was not an easy task, but we made it. I hope that we can find ways to correct the march of history and to make impactful change in our communities and in the lives that we interact with. This is only the most basic lesson we can take from HUSS out into our world. Thank you.
Thank you, Fayrouz. Thank you very much. I'm now pleased to introduce Christina Bichet, a candidate for the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, who will deliver another message from today's graduating class.
Hi. I must admit that I was writing this speech with 100% doubt that a commencement will ever take place, especially if, like me, you've been waiting for this day more than a year ago, so allow me. Esteemed faculty, respectable guests, dearest parents and family, Mom and Dad, I love you, and my honorable colleagues, it's finally happening. Congratulations on making it this far. Now allow me to rant for a couple of minutes here. I don't think what I'm about to share is some groundbreaking truth that would utterly change the way you go through life or some eye-opening revelation. Rather, a very basic life truth that we try so hard to change and turn a blind eye to. A truth we try so hard to deny while merely accepting it would bring us so much comfort. And that comforting, scary truth is this: we may not be ready. You probably didn't feel ready to leave school and head out to this whole new world of university. You probably didn't feel ready to be the president of a club or head of a committee, or do all these assigned projects at the same time. You probably didn't feel ready to leave this mesmerizing sculpting place just yet. No one definitely felt ready to face a virus that would be defining of all of humanity and its course for almost 2 years now. No one was ready to face a pandemic that would lock us all down, some of us away from their families, some scared for their loved ones, and some losing their sanity and faith in the midst of all this change and instability. Yet here we are today, way markedly after leaving our schools, after heading to university, after leading clubs and student entities, multitasking projects, assignments, and theses, and most significantly, after graduating from this home we call AUC, and after 2 years of still trying to figure out our ways around that virus. This virus is the realest part of life, an unexpected turn of events that you didn't plan for and that shook your whole world. Because we are not in control. Despite all those false attempts of planning ahead and scheming, we're simply not in control. Life is not a sport you master. Life is a surprise box where you never know what you're getting next. We're just tiny elements in this vast universe, and I'm not trying to induce pessimism or encourage it, rather acceptance. I'm not trying to say we're not prepared, take us back to that campus. Quite the opposite. AUC perfectly equipped us the best it can. AUC student life prepared us to be effective members of our society, to give back to our community, to have a say, and to make our voices heard. In AUC, we faced inconvenience, stressful deadlines, broke down in the middle of the plaza, made wrong choices, and got stuck with a course we didn't want. AUC prepared us to think creatively when faced with challenges and adversity, to be independent thinkers, to lead. AUC greatly prepared us for our fields of choice to stand out in whatever career we choose. And this is real life, but just to an extent. We are indeed prepared to face what we know, but in the face of the unknown, we probably aren't. That's perfectly okay. How could you prepare for what you don't know? You'll get cold feet before diving right into the risk. So don't wait till you feel perfectly ready, because you never will be. You'll be perfectly ready when you have already jumped in the deep way after the anticipation. We are HUSS students. We are the humanities folks, those people whose education consisted mainly of reading a lot, debating and exchanging thoughts, writing papers or making art, and adding our unique voices to them, formulating opinions about issues you never heard about before, or changing your beliefs. Here we learn to embrace change, and that is an essential part of life. Here we learn to figure out our own path, from trying to figure out your way in the HUSS maze itself, probably till your last semester, to finding where you believe in and where you stand in life. And now it's our turn to give back what we learned. Who knows what else will take us off guard in our personal lives or what's next to happen. But now I know we probably won't be 100% prepared for it. And I've learned to find comfort in that uncertainty. Class of 2020 and class of 2021, now that we've finally come to it, this decade started off on the very wrong foot. An ambiguous, deadly virus, some talk about a World War III, economies suffering, global health catastrophes, natural disasters, and the list goes on. I don't want to continue. But we also witnessed humanity thrive. And now, humanity needs you, the humanities people, more than ever. Now is our turn to be leaders, to decide what to make of this decade. Now, prepared or unprepared, we go change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. Each year, AUC presents Faculty Merit Awards to full-time faculty who have been nominated and selected for exemplary achievements. There are 3 categories of Faculty Merit Awards: excellence in academic service, excellence in research and creative endeavors, and excellence in teaching. Today, we will honor 3 faculty for their exceptional contributions to the university. It is now my privilege and the privilege of Dean Ghada Hashimi to announce the Merit Awards to faculty members of the School of the Humanities and Social Sciences and the Academy of Liberal Arts. The first winner of the 2020-2021 Merit Award for Academic Service is Ms. Sana Makhlouf, who unfortunately cannot be present today. The second winner of the 2020-2021 Merit Award for Academic Service is Associate Professor Helen Rizzo of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. The winner of the 2020-2021 Merit Award for Teaching is Mr. Fikri Boutros of the Academy of Liberal Arts. It is now my privilege to announce several graduate and undergraduate awards. We are pleased to present the Doriya Shafiq Endowed Award. It was established in 2019 to provide an annual cash award. It will be awarded to a student who worked for the empowerment of women in any discipline, field, or activity, such as artwork, a community service project, research on the inclusion of women, or volunteer work. The winner of the Duriya Shafi Endowed Award is Ahmed Ibrahim. Please join me in welcoming Ahmed to the stage. We are also pleased to present the Ahmed H. Zawel Prize for Excellence in the Sciences and Humanities. Dr. Ahmed H. Zawel established the prize to recognize the AUC honors graduate whose academic accomplishments demonstrate extraordinary commitment to the pursuit of scientific inquiry and the affirmation of humanistic values. Eligible students submit an essay for consideration, and the winner receives a certificate, a medal, and a cash prize of 5,000 Egyptian pounds. The winner of the Ahmed H. Zawel Prize for Excellence in the Sciences and Humanities is Farah Fauzi Ali. Please join me in welcoming Farah to the stage. Getting closer. You have to be patient. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Acting President and Provost, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 61 candidates for the degree of Master of Arts graduating from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Each candidate we honor at this time has completed the rigorous requirements for the master's degrees prescribed by the faculty. Each candidate has done concentrated work and research in his or her special field and has passed a comprehensive examination and or has successfully presented and defended a research thesis or other important work. On behalf of the university faculty and with the approval of the University Senate, I now present the candidates for degrees. Hanan As-Saba, Associate Professor of Anthropology, will call the names of those present to be hooded. The other candidates listed in the program will receive their degrees in absentia.
Good evening, everyone, and Alf Mabruk. For the degree of Master of Arts in Arabic Studies, Minna Muhammad Rashad. For the degree of Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology, Nashwa Muhammad Yusri Abdurrahman Mustafa Rashad. Nurhan Ibrahim Al-Arabi. Mirna Shihab Fahim. Sara Gamal Tajuddin. Sara Khalid Higazi. For the degree of Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, Inji Nada. Kyoko Kudo. Niveen Muhammad Salah. بسنت هشام عبد الخالق. سالي مجدي أديب شنودة. سمر محمد حسام عنتبلي. For the degree of Master of Arts in Egyptology and Coptology, Ahmed Mohammed Osman. Matthew Stephen Treasure. For the degree of Master of Arts in English and Comparative Literature, Nada Maurice Ibrahim. For the degree of Master of Arts in International and Comparative Education, Amira Gamal Ghunaim. عمرو أحمد محمود كمون. هدير محمد عبد الوهاب. همت محمود إبراهيم. لمياء محمد فتحي عيد. مروة محمود الشناوي. محمد محمود رفعت. منى أحمد زكي بدر. أوديت أسعد برسوم. رانيا سعيد عبد العال. سالي فرج عبد العزيز فرج. سارة يوسف سلام. سندس محمد السعيد عبد اللطيف مشتهري. أم كلثوم زمينة. For the degree of Master of Arts in Philosophy, آية علي راغب. ياسمين محي الدين مخلوف. ماريان رضا غطاس. For the degree of Master of Arts in Political Science, Hind Ahmed Hussein. Inji Mahmoud Rashid. For the degree of Master of Arts in Sociology, Anthropology, Fayrouz Osama Qaddal. مريم هشام فؤاد. ريم حاتم بدر. سلام محمد عبيد. سهيلة خالد الفكهاني. For the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Arabic as a Foreign Language, Nada Isam Eddin Naji. رضوى عزت كمال. For the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Amina Magdi Al-Qulai. لبنى شريف البستويسي. أولوالي ساني.
I now wish to present to you 244 candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Arts from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Each of these students has now satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the bachelor's degree at the American University in Cairo. Each has demonstrated a high level of English proficiency and has completed a concentrated program of study in a major field, as well as closely related collateral courses supporting that specialization. Each student has also taken a variety of courses in several other academic disciplines to provide a solid foundation for liberal education. The faculty of the American University in Cairo believes that each candidate is qualified to commence the life of an educated man or woman. In addition, we are confident that the students graduating today will be a credit to themselves and to their families, a service to their country, and a continuing source of pride to the American University in Cairo. On behalf of the university faculty, with the approval of the University Senate, I now present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Musical Arts. Hanan Saba, Associate Professor in the Department of Sociology, Egyptology, and Anthropology, will call the names of those present. The other candidates listed in the program will receive their degrees in absentia.
عبد الله طارق العرابي. عبير محمود حفني. آدم الدوس. أحمد إبراهيم. أحمد إسماعيل مصطفى إسماعيل. أحمد ناجي. عائشة فتحي الطبولي. عائشة عزب. ألكسندرا ماريا عزيز. ألكسندرا السيد الشيخ. علي بهاء الدين عبد العال. أماندا يوانو. آمنة محمد عبيد. أمينة حاتم أنسي. أمينة طارق أحمد سماحة. أميرة أحمد محمد فاضل. Sorry. Not the honors. أميرة عمرو فهمي. أروى حازم سمير حزة. أسماء وحيد سيد. آية محمد خلاف. باهي أشرف. بكة جمال رضوان. بسنت سمحوت. باسم رمزي. كارل عبيد عبد الوكيل عبيد. كريستينا هشام فوزي بشاي. كريستين منير. دانا عمرو حمودة. ديما وليد الفكهاني. دينا عمرو الجندي. ضحى أيمن موسى. دونا إمام. دنيا أسامة الشيمي. دنيا درويش. إنجي عادل عبد الناصر. إنجي أمين أباظة. إسلام مراد القطان. فادي جرجس حلمي. فرح فوزي علي. فرح رفيق حنا. فرح الويشي. فريدة علي كرطام. فريدة الزقزوق. فريدة محمد عجوة. فريدة طلعت. فريدة مصطفى شوقي. فريدة خلف الله. فاطمة محمد هنيدي. فيروز إبراهيم الحفني. حبيبة أحمد علام. حبيبة علي عبد الله علي. حبيبة هاني ناصف. حبيبة حمدي. هاجر كامل عبد العزيز عبد القادر غنيم. هنا أحمد حشاد. هنا حسام صلاح الدين طه. هنا إيهاب حبيب. هنا أسامة خضر. هانيا هشام النشارتي. هانيا محمود حلمي. هانيا طارق جزر. هانيا تامر علي. حسن هشام جاد. هايدي خالد حلمي. هيلينا عبد الناصر. إبراهيم محمد عصمت همام. إنجي أسامة مسلم. جيسيكا أشرف تناغو. جمانة زكريا. جونا الحبال. جوستينا فهيم. كريم محمد المغاغي. كريم صفوت. كنزي إيهاب فهمي. ليلى البحيري. ليلى غنيم. ليلى مرديني. لاما أحمد أدهم خشبة. ليلى طارق. بينا أيمن عبد الخالق راشد. بينا أيمن جادو. لولوى عصام درة. ليديا إيهاب واصف. محمود هاني سعيد. محمود محمد الشبة. محمود محمد ثروت. محمود نصر جودة. ملك اللمعي. ملك مدحت العربي. ملك أسامة صالح. ملك شريف العلاوي. مرام عادل. مريم البرنس. مريم أيمن الجبلاوي. مريم محمود شاكر منتصر. مريم محمد عدلي. مريم محمد فتحي أبو ذكري. مريم سالم. مريم محمد زمزم. مريم نور. مروان عبد المنعم. ميري هاني خلة. مريم قطب. مي فهمي. ميار أيمن عبد القادر. ميار هشام الطحان. منة الله متولي عبد الله. منة الله سمير البناني. منة زلطة. منن جمال نور الدين. منة الله سامح. منة الله أسامة متولي. منة عرفة. ميرنا أحمد. ميرنا خالد. ميشيل شريف، ميرا محمود شاكر، ميرال خفاجي، مريم أشرف شنودة، ميرنا مجدي صالح، ميرولا زكي، محمد أحمد الشافي، محمد أشرف حمدون، محمد هشام، محمد وائل، محمد أحمد السبع، مصطفى أبو شناق، مصطفى أبو ميدان، ندى فرج، ندى مدحت عبد السلام، ندى هشام الديب، ندى قردش، ندى محمد وهبة النجار، نادين قطب، نادين إبراهيم محرم، نادين عبد الحميد، نادين هاشم الحديدي، نادين رضا، نانسي حاتم، ناردين مسعد، ناتالي هشام مرقص، نيرة أيمن أبو الفرح، نسمة أشرف الحزاوي، نيرفانا أيمن، نور أبو العينين، نور أحمد عفيفي، نور خالد النيال، نور ماجد الحكيم، نور محمد إدريس، محمد طارق البدوي. نور مصطفى غيث. نور مصطفى أمين. نور زناتي. نوران أحمد الجوهري. نورهان أحمد عبد الكريم. نورهان رفاعي. نورهان شريف عز الدين. علا ماجد قاسم. عمر حسين كمال. بيتر عاطف سليم. رفيق ماهر سامويل. رغد الريس. رانا منصور. رنيم خالد فودة. رشاد ذكري. ريم محمود بيومي. ريم محمد حسيبو. رماز بهاء. روبا جمال علي. رودين أيمن محمدين. سجدة أحمد تاجن. سلمى عبد العزيز الكفراوي. سلمى إيهاب. سلمى حسين نصر الدين حسين. سلمى معتصم سيام. سلمى طارق إمام. سلمى طارق حسين. سلمى علمة. سامويل سامح. ساندرا سعد يوسف. ساندرا ياسر. سارة أحمد شلبي. سارة مراد الكفراوي. سارة عمر صالح. سارة وجدي الشريف. سارة العمري. سارة سامح صليب. سيبة خالد شهاب. سيف الدين عادل المرجوشي. سيف شبرية. شادي المستكاوي. شهد ذو الفقار. شهاب الجمل. شريف طاهر الطناهي. سندس موسى. سوزانا وفائي حنفي. تميمة حافظ. ياسمين أحمد حجاج. ياسمين كامل. يحيى طارق مراد. يمنى عثمان. يوسف عبد المجيد. يوسف محمد علي خير. يوسف نادر يونان. زينة الكاشف. زينة أحمد يسري عبد الرؤوف. زينة هشام غانم. زينة هشام ناظم محمد علي. زينة عبد الهادي. زينة ياسر الريس. زينب حسني حسن. And last but not least, زياد أحمد عبد العال أحمد.
by the authority vested in me as acting president of AUC by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer on you the degrees of the Masters of Arts and the Bachelor of Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
AUC song has been a long-standing part of our commencement ceremonies. Today's rendition is performed by the Cairo Choral Society, an organization affiliated with the Department of the Arts, and recorded and edited by Ahmed Rafai, a recent graduate of our music technology program. Once again, congratulations to the graduates and their families. We are proud of all of you, and we look forward to your great success. Remember, this is the beginning of what we hope will be an exciting and rewarding journey where you can make a difference and make us at AUC proud. Please remain seated until the procession leaves the stage.